Hello everyone, today we are back in Blades and Sorcery. This would be episode number 3, but unfortunately it's number 2. And I'm going to explain what happened. So I tried at least 7 times to get the first Dalgarian dungeon recording done. And every time, right after I beat the boss, the recording would crash, or as soon as I would load in, it would crash, and then my game would crash. I don't know how to fix it, and it's probably going to do the same thing for the other Dal dungeons. And I'm sorry if that's how it is, but when I get a Quest 3, I will do another series where I can actually get done. But for now, here's what I got. I got new shoulder pads that increase mobility, and it gives me a little bit of defense. Same thing with this gauntlet. I got my fire crystal a little up. I got stagger pants, these shoes, and that's all I have for now. But here's what I really do have. I found this rare item from a mod pack I added that gives you new items in the game that are very rare that sell for a lot of money. It sells for 4,000, but it didn't save after I started. It only sells for 1,000, but that's still a lot of money. The crystal I chose after beating the boss was the Mind Crystal, because here's my focus stats. Full focus and mobility stats right now. So we can officially slow down time. Let's go to the Baron, sell some stuff, and maybe we can buy some new armor. I wanted to mention somebody who commented on one of my later videos. I'm not going to say their name, but I enjoy the Margit reference. I hated that boss. It took me like 30 tries to kill him. On that note, it doesn't seem like his shop restocked yet, which kind of sucks, but we do have this headband. Ooh. What does this give me? Mobility, better spell casting, no defense, 110. Let's do that. Oh, I don't have money for it. We're gonna drop all of our normal valuables, 150. And this ring does have a defense value, so I think you can wear it, but I don't know where it goes on me. I tried it earlier today. It's gonna sell for $1,000. Now we can buy
Just remember, money doesn't buy you happiness. Why is everything else going? Okay.
Here's our headband. Look a little bit better. Now we need to get a shirt. So, yeah, that's why. A little bit demonetized. Okay. A little bit of defense. Let's just do this. It looks decent anyways.
We got a deal.
As soon as I'm able to buy hide armor, I am going to start buying that like crazy. That looks a lot better. I'm already happy with that. It doesn't even sell for anything. Alright. But what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to get 3 dungeon runs in one video, just to make up for it, I guess, and see if I can actually like edit this on my phone. Because I would have done a lot of my little animations I usually do for this stuff. But that's only, I think that you can only do that on phone CapCut. Because it wouldn't download to my phone from the MetaQuest, I had to do it on a computer. So we're having a lot of complications with the series. How many dungeons did we get? I want to start it with a double skull wild folk. Let's go. Just know, we have to consider ourselves lucky if we ever manage to get a single video with the Dalgarian dungeons in them, because Quest 2 sucks. Even without recording, it's like lagging every half second. Like, I barely even can play the game. And it's terrible. Like, I'm not exaggerating that either. Now, something about the series is I never said I couldn't use magic. Oh, he hit me. Holy crap. Oh my god! That's ridiculous. And where's the other person? Sword isn't too bad. If you suck at the game, yeah, of course it's gonna be pretty bad. You have to hit him in the face to use it. Like, even loading in the new rooms and dungeons kind of lags a little bit, like you just saw there. See another dude in the doorway right there. What in the world just happened? Yo, Nomad. Nomad needs to lock in. My game needs to lock in here. I could be using the fallacy, but it's just kind of fun, I'm not gonna lie. Bad kitten. Bad kitten. I know there's a room right here that has a chest in it. Got a king statue that sells for a little bit of money. What in the heck? It's just a health bar floating there. God, I really wish I could buy a bow. That'd be pretty fun. Like I said, after you beat like the 5th golem, there's an event in the game that happens where a bunch of dudes will spawn in, and that's what I'm going to be doing, is I'm going to grab as many weapons as possible from them. Home run. I'm done messing around. Shield bash. So I think for this series, I'm gonna get very, very bored of this very fast. So just to like allow myself to get this done without it being feeling like a chore, I do want to buy one of the Elden Ring weapons if I ever see it, which is very rare. It's probably not gonna happen, but I'm gonna allow myself to use it. That's the only time I'm gonna buy anything, which I know is against the rules, but see, it's not gonna be fun if you guys just watch me use the same sword and dagger and shield the entire. It's not gonna be fun for me if I have to use the same sword, shield, and dagger. You buy at least something else. In return, I will drop my Falcion, just to make it at least fair. I don't like it either that I can't just do something without cheating for once. I want to make it at least a little bit entertaining. That's all I'm on, basically. That was like 30 dudes, bro. I probably want to buy the Great Sword because that's the main weapon I'm using on my Elden Ring as of making this video. The Great Sword that I'm mainly using was the grafted one. People who haven't played Elden Ring don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, God. Guys have so much extra health, stabbing him in the face doesn't kill him. I also appreciate the dude who commented because I'm pretty sure that's the first person who subscribed that isn't somebody I know. Really enjoy that my people are starting to actually enjoy my content, which is what I've been looking forward to. You guys leaving comments, it allows me to understand the rest of that one. Isn't this the place where I got comboed?
Let's see how they
I had no clue this was a room that could spawn in. Ooh, a gem. Stupid bull. Probably gonna end up wanting to do an Archmage build. And so there's a chest that's all the way up there that I gotta get to. Crap, they're about to sound off the alarms. Oh god. How did I even grab on that? Dude, I'm not up. Sucks. Come on. Nope, 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 nope. I'm not trying to lose that $500. Flip it. Where's my sword? There it is. Isn't that where my dagger's meant to be? Who's calling me when I'm trying to record, bro? Come on. Dude, I'm about to die. Holy crap. I got hit once, for the love of God, bro. Are you... Dude, you're... Hell hater. How do you want that? Pretty sure this is the room that... I don't think this wasn't the room that I came to a lot more than I do Blades and Sorcery. I don't hate this game. This is one of the first VR games I've played. And it's one of those I never have gotten bored of. That's just I've played this game for so long that I have nothing new to really do anymore. Actually, I'm probably going to force myself not to buy any weapons at all, but as soon as I get a blunt weapon, a staff maybe, and then there's enemies that I can kill during that event that have... There's a lot of new enemy types from that mod pack. I think it was called NPCs Expanded. If you guys want to use it on things a lot of that nature. Let's go. I mean, not having the little animations that I usually would add makes the editing process 30 times faster. Crap, I almost just got... No, flip you, dude. Me bomboclat! Dude, isn't there meant to be like an item spawn in here? Yeah, you don't... If you hit me, you're gonna die. Good captain. Good captain.
Now you can stay right here, we will play
until somehow you can find
I have like
slightly
the most
different frame
overpowered
of
spell.
mind. Right
It's the
here
dagger
in
storm
my
mod
arms,
that you
away
can
from
change
all
the weapons and
harm.
AoEs on.
You'll be
It's
safe
master
from all the
staves
flares,
that are
although I
used
know
for
you
healing,
don't
like
care.
I broke his neck.
Take a deeper breath and give it time. You can walk the path along the lines with your shattered frame of mind. The risk that you could always stay. We can wait right here and play until somehow you can find a slightly better frame of mind. When they say you will fall, you can reach nothing at all. Hide your tracks beneath the mind of a different frame of mind. Is that what you heard? Broken words in the dirt, yelling up into the sun. Here we come, here we come. Here we come, here we come. Shattered frame of mind. The risk that you could always stay. We can wait right here and play until somehow you can find a slightly better frame of mind. Take a deeper breath and give it time. You can walk the path along the lines with your shattered frame of mind. The risk that you could always stay. We can wait right here and play until somehow you can find a slightly better frame of mind. And when the light comes through, when the day isn't new, then it will be time for a new frame of mind. When all eyes are on you, you will know what to do, since you will have found your new frame of mind. When you lift your head up to the sky, take a deeper breath and give it time. You can walk the path among the lines, but always know that you'll be safe. I'll be here throughout your days. Come find me and we will play.
Let me show you what I'm talking about. Can you see the dagger storm base settings? You know it's gravity right now. I can change it to lightning, and I can shoot lightning strikes. Pretty cool. This is the end of the second dungeon. I know there's a potential item spawn up here, but it's not there. Yeah, I think next Dow dungeon, I'm probably gonna get a body crystal so I can at least, like, throw people around more. It's a copper ingot. It's a bronze ingot. Same thing. Got a book. Alright, one more dungeon, and we're gonna end the video.